Good day everyone, I am Kay Galiza Nazareno and today I will be discussing the process in designing a network. Network design is the planning phase a company's IT infrastructure must go through before it is implemented. So it involves evaluating and understanding how all the elements of the network link together from routers, switches, and servers to desktop, laptops, and printers. And also how they can be made to run as efficiently as possible. So a well-designed network can bring increased operational efficiency, and also network design is a task that is usually performed by network designers like IT administrators and other related employees. There are a number of details your network infrastructure design should show. This includes a clear map of the network. Number 2, the structure and layout of the cabling required, and also the quantity, type, and location of all devices on the network. Number 4, your IP addressing structure, and lastly, details of your network security, architecture, and processes. So here are the process on how to design a network. Number 1 is don't skip the actual design phase. So when you're initially looking at the network planning and design, you might think it's pretty simple to link all your devices together. Second is plan for the future. So a key part of network planning and design is selecting systems that will grow with your business. So being able to visualize the current infrastructure as well as generally outline any new hardware and software you plan to accept is crucial, and also to help ensure you don't end up with an inefficient. 3 is embed security in your design. So network security is no longer something that can be considered as a bolt-on or afterthought. So it is instead something that needs to be embedded at very heart of your network design. Number 4 is monitor your network. So there's an old IT truism, so you can fix what you don't know is broken or even what is about to break. So this applies as much with networks as it does with anything else that fits under the IT banner. So when designing your network, make sure to plan for network monitoring so you know exactly what is going on. So this will help you see problems often before they occur and ensure nothing compromises after the performance or security of your network. So think carefully about systems you need to put in place to do this. Lastly is that you've never finished. So finally, while the initial design process will get you up and running, the job of building a solid, relatable IT networks that help support a business and delivering its goals is an ongoing process. So as technology evolves, what you may have to do is seen as a great solution when you did your initial network design may be much as less appealing farther down the line. This is how example of how nodes may be interconnected with links to form a telecommunications network, and this example is tree-like, but many network have loops. So the transmission links connect to the nodes together. So the nodes use circuit switching, message switching, or packet switching to pass the signal through the correct links and nodes to reach the correct destination terminal. So each terminal in the network usually has a unique address. So messages or connections can be routed to the correct recipients. So the collection of addresses the network is called the address space. A telecommunications network design is a group of nodes interconnected by telecommunication links that are used to exchange messages between the nodes. So the links may use a variety of technologies based on the methodologies of circuit switching, message switching, and lastly the packet switching to pass message and signals. So multiple nodes may cooperate to pass the message from an originating node to the destination node via multiple network hops. So for this routing function, each node in the network is assigned a network address for identification and locating it on the network. So the collection of addresses in the network is called the address space of the network.